This is INCRadio, DZEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Bonjour. Bueno. Oh, I forget the one how to say it in Italian. Buongiorno.
We're off to a good start.
Bonjour, buongiorno. As you know, today we will be speaking a different language. We're not going to be speaking in English today. Today we're going to learn how to speak Spanish. And we are joined by our specialist all the way from Chile. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, hola a todos. Soy Chris Ann Cortez. This is Santiago, Chile. I'm Chris Ann from all the way down here in Santiago, Chile. ¿Qué tal ustedes? ¿Qué tal les van?
I don't know what she just said. Nate, do you know what she said?
I got about half of it. I got Santiago.
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to learn how to speak Spanish. And then also with us today, we do have another guest. Clay, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi everyone, I'm Clay. Thank you again for having me.
Yes, we like having Clay on. He's just like so pleasant to look at. Isn't he, ladies? For anyone who's single, you know, I think he's still single. I don't know.
Brother Matt Bungai, who's joining us, he knows Spanish.
I could see that. He's putting in the chat. I don't know what he's saying, but anyways.
Estoy muy... Yeah. So, moving on.
All right, so we're going to learn either some basic words or phrases in Spanish, and hopefully you'll join along with us. If you guys know what the words are that's being posted on there, go ahead and put it in the chat. If you don't, you know, while you're there watching us, you guys can practice how to say these words also, okay? So first of all, Chris, how long have you been in Santiago, in Chile?
I've been in Santiago, in Chile since 2011. So
Okay.
It's been more than 10 years.
All right, so you're an expert in Spanish, right?
I'll probably say so. Actually, at this point of my life, I consider Spanish as one of my native languages. And all the languages I speak, it's where I can feel that I can express myself even more freely, and all my emotions tied to it as well.
Oh, very good. Now, let me ask you: are there different levels of Spanish? You know, because like I hear there's like the Spanish from Spain, and then there's a Spanish from Mexico. Is there like a difference?
Actually, I wouldn't say it as different levels of Spanish itself, but the nuances that there's difference between the different countries, especially here in Latin America. One thing that you would notice, first of all, is the accent, but also all the vocabulary words that we use. For example, if just one word for popcorn, for example, we have different word depending in which country you're in. For example, in Mexico, it's called cabritas. For me, here in Chile, it's actually the opposite. Here in Chile, it's cabritas. In Mexico, it's palomitas. So that's quite the difference. Like in the English, right? You have the British English, you have the American English, the Australian English. It's all the same as well in Espanol.
Okay, well, that's good to know. So we're going to learn the Spanish, right? From Spain?
I'm afraid no. You'll be learning Spanish from Latin America. I have a Chilean Spanish to be quite exact. I wish I have the accent or the knowledge from the Spanish from España. But yes, we'll learn for now Latinos Spanish.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's go look at our first word. Okay, Nate, how would you say this word?
C. C.
Clay?
Sí.
C. So we all say C. Is it C? Press?
Sí, correcto. Yes, that's right.
Okay, but do you know what C means, Nate?
It means yes.
Okay, so I guess the easy ones Nate's going to know. Yes?
I'm doing good so far.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so C. That's an easy one then, C. Okay, what's our next word? Wait, are you sure that's the one?
I don't know. This is how it it goes through.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have to go with it.
Okay, so Está bien. That's what I think it is. Clay,
Yeah, está bien.
está bien.
Está bien.
Está bien. Is it está bien?
Sí, está bien. Actually, if you could see the accent right there, where you see that there's a leaning kind of like an I or O, okay, that one is the accent. So that's where you have to give more emphasis to your vowel. So, está bien.
Oh,
Está bien.
está bien.
Oh, está
Bien.
bien.
Mhm.
Clay,
Yeah, está bien.
sí, está bien. Okay. Do you guys know what está bien means?
Oh,
We're asking Nate.
I think bien is day. Is a good day.
Está bien.
Is it a good day?
No,
No.
No, not.
no. Clay, do you know what está bien means?
Yeah, you took Spanish. You better not get this wrong.
Like it's good.
Right, like it's okay, right? It's good.
It's okay. It's good. All right. That's
It's all right. See,
Okay.
it's okay.
My
it's
Spanish
okay.
is not está bien.
Okay, what's our next word? No sé.
All right. Well, I see the accent, so I'm like, no, say.
No sé.
Yeah, no sé.
No sé. No sé. What is it, Crest?
I don't know. It's literally
You don't
I
know.
don't
You should know. This is Spanish.
It's literally I don't know. Clay did greatly with the pronunciation. Okay, no sé, not no say, no sé. Okay,
No
that's
sé.
very good.
No,
No
say.
sé, no sé.
No,
Say.
say. You gotta do that.
Okay, no
Emphasis.
sé. Okay,
I need to remember this one.
no sé.
Yeah, no say.
Because you know what no sé means? Clay, what does it mean?
I don't know.
You don't know? What do you mean you don't know? Does not anyone know
Oh.
what this means?
All right, moving on.
It just means I don't know, just to clarify. I'm not that dumb. Okay. Okay, cool. Nate, go ahead and start with this one.
¿Cómo estás?
Yeah, ¿cómo estás?
I say, yeah. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás?
The second one, ¿cómo estás? Okay,
Sí, ¿cómo estás?
But you're all good. You're all good with your reading and comprehension. So I
¿Cómo?
don't want to give the answer yet.
No, we don't want to give the answer yet. Nate, do you know what ¿cómo estás means?
It's a question.
It is a question.
I do like how they have the upside down question mark.
Yes.
I always like that.
That's what I've noticed. Your punctuation is before and at the end. Because like
Yes,
even the
yes.
exclamation, right?
Even the exclamation. So it tells you immediately if it's a question or an expression.
See, that's a good idea.
It's like
'Cause
a
you already
Tarantino
know.
movie. You start at the ending.
Because like you already know it's a question, so you know you're going to be asking a question, right? Okay, Nate, what does ¿cómo estás means?
¿Cómo estás? How have you been?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's easier to say how are you?
How
Right?
It's how are you? Okay.
Right, Crest? How are you?
That's right. How are you? But
Okay.
I got to give the point to Nate though. That's pretty near.
I'm a natural at this.
I think you're making it harder than what it is.
Wait, but this one has like two accents. Like, ¿Cómo estás?
Yes, actually yes, because if depending on where the accent is, it will use as an articulate or a question. So ¿cómo estás? It's immediately you already know that they're asking how are you. So
What's
there's
the,
a difference.
what's the other
There's
way?
a difference of estás. Also, depending on where you put the accent, the meaning would be different as well in different contexts.
So that means you could change the accent on the estás and it'll mean
Yes.
something else.
Yes, it would mean something else. If you have the accent in estás, or you take out the accent, estas, por ejemplo, estas dis, right? Or como estás. So it's depending on the context that you'll be using, you'll be putting a different accent. So it's much easier for me, for example, right? Because you already know if it's a question, if it's tied to ¿cómo se dice? A description, right?
Okay, that's good to know.
Crest, help us with this comment. I can't read that.
Prefiero decir ¿qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa is like, what's going on? Yeah, it's like, I think I really like ¿qué pasa as well. So shout out to Matthew. Matthew, I see that you know a lot of Spanish. I think that we might be having a competition, a perfect competition.
He was in El Paso for a bit. That's how he knows.
Oh, is that why?
I like how they do haha with the J.
Yes, with a J. Why? Oh, because is there no H in Spanish?
Actually, the H in Spanish, it doesn't matter if it's on in the start, in the middle, or towards the end. It's always silent. But it's always written down. But our J in Spanish becomes as our H sounds in English. So that's why it's not jaja, but haha.
Yes, that's what I noticed with all my friends from Latin America.
In Thailand, they use fives. I have a friend who's Thai, and when I see him talking to his friends, like on Facebook, and they're laughing, this is a bunch of fives. Five, 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 five. That's their ha.
I wonder if that's their characters, because they got different characters.
Yeah, it was just funny seeing a bunch of fives.
Oh no, that is cool. Okay, what's our next word?
All right, next one.
Yes, go ahead, Nate.
I gotta do this every
Yep, all the time.
Estoy bien.
Clay.
Yeah, estoy bien.
Estoy bien. And see, there's no accent, so it's just estoy bien. What does that mean,
Estoy bien.
Nate?
What does it mean? You're always asking me, Clay, what does this mean? Help me out.
I'm good. I'm good.
You're good? No, help me out. What do you mean you're good? I'm not good.
Crest, did we say it correctly?
Yes. Another point for all of you. Very good, very good. And actually, the pronunciation is great as well.
You know, I'm a lot better at this than German or Tagalog.
Or Tagalog, yes. He's Filipino and he was struggling with Tagalog, but at least with Spanish, you're getting it.
I wonder if because the Texas accent, you know, since we came from Mexico, maybe it just naturally
I don't
shoehorns
know.
into Spanish.
I don't know. Okay, so what does estoy bien mean?
I'm good.
You're good. Or I'm fine.
Oh, we got another comment. Help us, Crest.
Gracias, hermana. Estaba asignado el paso cerca de Juárez. Oh, wow, Chihuahua. Y por eso aprendí un poquito. Felicidades, hermano Matthew. That's great. He learned Spanish near El Paso, near Juárez. So shout out to nuestros hermanos in El Paso.
What's Chihuahua besides a dog? What's Chihuahua mean?
That's one of the states in
okay.
Mexico. Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. Estoy bien. Okay, next one.
All right, next. Oh.
Here, Nate, let's do this one.
So this one looks like it has something to do with a llama. It's a question. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Oh, not too bad.
Yeah, ¿cómo te llamas?
Yeah. ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿Cómo te llamas? Do we say the S on this or not, Chris?
Yes, you always pronounce the S. ¿Cómo te llamas? So, Nate, your pronunciation is quite good, but you have to be a bit more. Okay, can you pronounce it before? Okay, can I hear it again?
Get it again.
All right, I see the accent. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Don't say Tay. Tay, that's no American.
¿Cómo te
Okay.
llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas? Here.
¿Cómo te llamas? Because your
Te llamas.
your T can't be too strong, right? It has to be like te, right? ¿Cómo te llamas?
Yeah.
Not
Te
T,
llamas.
not como te llamas.
¿Cómo te llamas? Well, I'm from Texas. I got it's a northern Spanish accent.
It's a northern Spanish accent.
Yeah, because we're way north of Latin America.
All right. ¿Cómo te llamas? What does it mean, Nate?
Oh, it doesn't have something to do with llamas.
No, has nothing to do with llamas.
I don't know. Clay, what help?
Clay?
It's like if you're asking what is your name, but I know the direct translation is like how do you call yourself?
What is a direct translation, Crest?
Yes, that is correct. That's correct with Clay. ¿Cómo te llamas? There's two ways of asking what is your name, ¿cuál es tu nombre, and ¿cómo te llamas? So ¿cuál es tu nombre is that you're directly asking what is your name, and ¿cómo te llamas is much more kind of like how do you call yourselves, right? So for example, my name is Chris Ann, but I prefer my friend's name as Chris. So ¿cómo te llamas? Oh, just call me, llámame Chris, right? Call me Chris.
I call myself terrible in Spanish.
But yes, it is. It is. What's your name? ¿Cómo te
I'm
llamas?
Espanol terrible.
No, see, if you take like Spanish in high school, I think you remember the simple phrases.
Did you take Spanish in high school?
I did.
See, I didn't. I took French.
See, the only reason I took Spanish, I was a cheater because I knew it was the same as Tagalog almost, and I knew I could get an easy A. Because in an Asian culture, it's all about getting A's. It doesn't matter what.
Yeah.
And so I knew in Spanish, at least I could get an A because it was kind of like Tagalog.
See, French is kind of useless unless you're driving around Louisiana and you want to pronounce the street names.
Unless you decide to go to Paris one day and take your wife, because I know she
I've
wants
been to
go.
Paris. I've been to Paris, Texas.
Yeah, no, not Paris. Not that Paris, since your wife wants to go. All right, let's go to our next one.
Next. Oh, this is my llama. It's either me or May. I'm going to say me llamo.
Clay?
Yeah, me llamo.
Oh, it's May.
Me llamo. So then you would put in there me llamo and then whatever your name is.
Oh, for my name, me llamo Nathan.
Yes. But Nathan, that's like an English version. What's a Spanish version of Nathan?
Like Nathaniel.
Nathaniel.
Sounds like a
Nathaniel.
Tagalog
Nathaniel.
version.
It is.
Yeah.
Right? Is Nathan, is that Nathaniel?
Nathaniel. Sí, Nathaniel.
What's Clay in Spanish?
I don't think there's
It's the same.
So that means Clay is not a Spanish name.
No.
And I don't think Arnie is a Spanish name. Crest, is your name Spanish at all?
No, not at all. Mine is invented.
Okay.
So did you grow up in Chile?
I did grow up here. Yeah.
Nice.
So I learned Spanish. Actually, fun fact, I arrived Chile not even knowing how to say hello. So don't worry, okay? Don't worry. You don't have to. If you're afraid of learning new languages, it's really possible. You just have to keep practicing. Practice does make it perfect. And hearing a lot.
How old were you when you got to Chile?
I was 11.
Oh, okay.
11 years old. So imagine I was in school. All of my subjects except for English is done in Spanish. So I remember telling my mom, "Mommy, I couldn't understand anything." I was really frustrated on the first few weeks. But after a month or so, I could already pick up some words. And by the 6th month, I could already establish a basic conversation with my professors and understand what they're teaching.
And that's so true because when I went to Peru, right? So I knew like basic Spanish just from Spanish class, but I don't remember it because I never used it. But once I got to Peru and I was in Lima for a month, just being immersed in it, it like brought back a lot to the point where I was actually having conversations with people. But if you tell me now to have conversations with people, I couldn't do it because I'm not immersed in it. So I think being immersed in the language really helps, right?
Go to our first thinking cap.
Yes. Oh, that's right. Let us go to our thinking cap. Make sure you only put the letters A, B, C, or D. And so our first question is, which artist is not from Spain? Is it A, Pablo Picasso, B, Gaudi, C, Da Vinci, or D, Dali? Salvador Dali, Leonardo da Vinci, Antoni Gaudi, or Pablo Picasso? Which is not from Spain? So 3 of those artists are from Spain. 1 eventually is not. So go ahead and put in your answers, A, B, C, or D, to get your points. All right. Let us go to our next word.
Oh, we're making noise next door.
Okay. Sorry. The reason you can hear all those people next door is because we're having a party outside.
Yeah, baccalaureate party.
Yes, and the only reason you can hear them is because Nate got these mics that are new, that are way better, but now it's just picking up like so much stuff than it used to. So
Yeah, they are mucho gusto right now.
our apologies. Yes.
Mucho gusto.
Oh, so what are you saying this word is?
Mucho gusto.
Yeah, mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto. Are we saying it correctly?
Yes, very good. Muy bien. Oh, I think mucho gusto. There you go. You're back.
Yeah, mucho gusto. Much gusto.
Much gusto. What's much gusto?
Is it very energetic? Very. No, very good. Is it very good? No. Is Is it very gusty, very windy?
I don't know.
The
Clay, what
weather.
is it?
Nice to meet you.
That was way off.
Yeah.
No, but mucho is a lot, right? Is mucho a lot, right? So
Yes, mucho is a lot.
okay, so he was saying I like it a lot. So then what's I like it a lot if it's not mucho gusto?
Meeting you. It's like meeting you.
Oh, you like
So it's
me?
a pleasure meeting you. Yes. Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto. I always thought that was okay. So what is I like it a lot?
Me gusta mucho.
Oh, me, because we're adding the me, the
Mhm.
I. Okay, me gusta mucho. Okay, so that's good to know. All right, what's our next word? Aha, go ahead and do this one, Nate.
De donde eres?
Clay.
The crowd goes wild.
They're happy you're saying it.
Yeah, de donde eres?
De donde eres? De donde eres? Because how do you know when you're supposed to roll your R's? Because I know in Spanish there's some res. When do you roll your
Yes. You roll your R's if you see double R's.
Oh, okay. So
It's not perro, right?
yes.
So
Okay.
however, and then the dub.
So this one, because it's only one, you don't have to roll it as much. De donde
No.
eres?
De donde
Oh.
eres?
Are we saying it correctly, Crest?
Great, very great. Muy bien. Actually, Nate is going greatly with the pronunciation, just with the E's, right? You just have to round it just a bit like A, E, I, O, U. But the rest, you're doing great.
Eh. The
Right.
vowels are softer. The vowels are softer. So what does de donde eres mean?
De donde eres? Is eres? Is that related to love?
No.
No, because I'm thinking of a different word, maybe in Latin or something. No.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Clay. I defer to Clay.
Okay. It's like where are you from, but it directly says like where do you come from.
Oh, where do you come from? See, so when you ask me de donde eres, I'm not going to say Texas because I do not come from Texas. I'm from California. I come from California. Where do you come from, Nate?
I claim Florida. That's two former Spanish countries, colonies, yeah.
And
but there's not really a whole lot of Spanish left over from that part.
yes.
Really.
What about you, Clay? Where do you come from?
Texas.
You're born and raised in Texas?
Well, I was born in Florida, but I moved here at 1.
Okay, so you're from Florida. Where in Florida?
Boca Raton.
Okay, then you've been in Texas your whole life.
Yeah.
That's why he says he's from Texas.
But why do you not have a Southern accent, like a Texas accent?
I think because my parents grew up like on the East Coast.
Okay.
So they have like more of like a East Coast accent, I think.
Okay. Okay. And Crest, where do you come from? Because you're not originally from Chile. Say, where do you come from, Crest?
The Philippines. Actually, this question is quite tricky for me because when someone asks me now, de donde eres? I'd say I'm from Chile.
You don't say that you came from the Philippines.
I'd say that I come from the Philippines, but yeah, at this point of my life, I've lived more than half of my life in Chile, so I'd say I'm from Chile.
Yeah, like I wasn't born in Florida, but I lived most of my life there. So.
Where were you born then?
Guam.
So technically, you come from Guam. See, that's why I think I still can't say I'm from Texas because I don't think I've been in Texas long enough to say I'm
I
from
go
Texas.
anywhere else, I say I'm from Texas. So.
No,
I've been here long enough.
I think
and I'm
also,
not leaving.
I think it depends too. It depends on who's asking. Sometimes I do say I'm from Texas. Sometimes I say I'm from California. All right. What's the next one?
All right, next. Oh, soy de ...
Soy de.
Oh, suspenseful. Soy de. Huh?
Whatever. Well, it depends on what you add to it, right? How do you say it, Clay?
Yeah, soy de.
Soy de. What? How are we pronouncing, Crest?
Great, muy bien, muy bien.
So this is the answer to the question we just asked you. So go back to the other slide.
Okay.
So we asked you de donde eres. So your answer would be
mucho gusto.
No, this is your answer. This is your answer.
Soy de gusto?
No, go back to the first question. So remember what was this question?
I don't remember.
Where are you from?
Oh, where are you from?
Where are you from? So then you answer.
Okay, soy de Florida.
See? Now you got it.
What do I have to roll R? Florida.
I don't know. What's Florida in Spanish?
Florida.
Florida.
Oh,
Florida.
Okay, what's Texas in Spanish?
Texas.
Tejas. Oh, you're from Tejas. Tejas. You have to make your T softer. Tejas. Not te. Te.
Tejas.
Tejas.
There's two ways of saying Texas. Texas, Texas, y Texas. So either way, you could go with
See,
it.
either way.
Okay, fine. So what does soy de mean?
Just that's how you say where you're from. Basically, I am from.
Is it literally I'm from, or is there another literal translation?
yeah, I am.
No,
Just I'm from. Okay.
Yeah, Oliver Gabardini says muchas gracias, Google Translate.
No, it's so true though. Google Translate is so helpful. You do not even know. When I used to work at the airport and I was working a flight going to Lima, and I made an announcement that the gate changed, right? No one stood up. Everyone's just sitting there. So then I put it on Google Translate that the gate changed, and I put it on the microphone. Everybody stood up. See, so yes, thank you to Google Translate. It's really helpful.
Oh, can you help us with this comment, Chris?
What is that comment?
¿Cómo estás, hermanos y hermanas? Que tengan buen día a todos. Buen día, Napoleón. ¿Qué tal? ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo estás?
Oh, I wonder where's Napoleon from? And
Oh,
notice
he's
I
new.
said Napoleon, but how did you say it? How did you say it, Crest?
Oh, Johnson's family.
Yep, Johnson family. They're giving her a shout out in Chile with the Chilean flag. You know what's funny?
Oh,
that
nice.
flag is similar to the Texas flag, but it's not.
Yes.
Yes.
But Texans like to use it.
Okay, so what was Napoleon saying, Crest?
He's saying, how are we? Kamusta? Kamusta tayo lahat? How are we all? And
Okay.
how you have a great day, everyone. I'm sorry, my mind is switching to a lot of the languages right now.
Oh, he's in Tejas. Oh, he's in Texas. He's from Texas.
Oh, he's from Texas. Oh,
Yeah.
see, look at that. He
And then
understands
we
what we're
have
saying.
brother Matt, soy de Alaska, originalmente, pero ahora vivo en Lubbock.
Oh, this I think you could translate this. What is he saying?
Okay, he is from Alaska originally.
But
I don't know what pero means. I
But-
don't know what ahoro means, and he says live in Lubbock, Texas.
what,
Muy bien.
what do you think he's trying to say?
But he lives in Texas.
But now he lives in Texas.
Yeah.
See, look at that. You can
Piecing it together.
see, you can speak Spanish.
I can order a taco from Taco Bell now.
That's right. Okay, next one. What's our next word?
All right.
Soy, taho. Did you see what Renz put in there? Soy. He says soy means taho.
Is it the food he's referring to?
Yes, yes. All right. So Nate, this is a question we got to ask you.
Sí.
What's a question?
¿Hablas inglés?
Oh, pretty
Yeah,
good.
hablas inglés.
Hablas inglés. What does that mean?
That means, do you speak English?
Do you speak English? What's your answer?
Not very well.
How's our pronunciation, Crest?
Perfecto. Oh, good. Muy bien, muy bien.
See, you're getting it, Nate. You're getting it. All right. What's our next one? Hablas inglés.
No.
Say it again,
No.
Clay. How would you say this?
No.
Do you see the difference?
No.
Say it again,
No.
Nate.
No.
Yeah, no.
Do you see how his no is softer? Yours is like
No, I
no. You're mean, right?
No.
Right? Because Crest, what's the right way of saying this?
No.
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 The O is not as hard. You're like full on no O, right?
No.
So it has a B?
No.
No, the O is a little bit softer. What does this mean?
No. I would hope.
Yes, it does mean no. Very good. Okay.
All right.
Let's go to our next one.
Oh. No Nintendo. No entiendo.
Yeah.
No entiendo.
Clay,
Yeah, no entiendo.
how's that, Crest?
That's good. That's the second try of Nate is very great. No entiendo. Muy bien.
No entiendo.
Do you know what it means?
No Nintendo. I don't know.
Clay.
Yeah, I don't understand.
What do you mean you don't understand? We're just asking you if you know what it
Yeah,
means.
you're supposed to know this.
Crest, do you know what this means?
It means I don't know.
What do
I
you
don't
mean you don't know?
understand. Actually, I don't understand. No
You don't,
entiendo. I don't understand.
you don't understand our question?
Sí entiendo.
No
Yeah.
entiendo.
So it just means you don't understand.
All right, so no Nintendo means I don't.
Yes, you can say no Nintendo. That's okay. But still, no Nintendo. Okay, look, did you see what Napoleon put on there? No Nintendo. Okay, what's our next one? Oh, we'll do this one and then we'll go to our next thinking cap.
Okay, it's a question. Puedes ayudarme?
Say it again.
Puedes ayudarme?
I don't know. Clay?
Yeah, ¿puedes ayudarme?
Oh, this one I don't know. Help us out here, Crest.
Help us.
Firstly, with the pronunciation, Clay is doing great. Clay, I have to give you the crown. I think you're the expert. Just to be, you have to be a bit more careful when it comes to vowels in Spanish. It's not puedes ayudarme. It's puedes ayudarme. Okay, puedes ayudarme. So ayudarme. Here's a trick in Spanish. You have to find the root word, right? So the action here, the verb is ayudarme, right? Ayudarme is referring to me, right? Ayudar. So what does ayudar means? I'd like to ask Nate, what is ayudar?
You're in trouble if you're asking me.
What are you? You're escaping the questions. We're directing the questions earlier tonight.
Oh,
How
I think
are
Ren.
you?
I think Ren's. It means can you help me?
Yes, yes, muy bien, Ren. Sí, muy bien. I think Ren knows Spanish. Hola, Ren.
Can you help him? Is a question. Can we
I heard
help
a
him?
roll of the R, so puedes ayudarme.
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 So he's
Ayudar.
asking, can you help him? Can you help him?
Not with Spanish. Not with Spanish.
So what is that question, Clay?
Yeah, can you help me?
Can you help me? Okay. So I guess that's how you would ask if you were lost, right? Can you help me? Before you say that you're lost.
All right. Ready to go to thinking cap.
Yes, let's go to our second thinking cap.
Second one.
All right. Which country was not colonized by Spain? Okay. Is it E, Peru, F, Brazil, G, Uruguay, or H, Jamaica? Which country was not colonized by Spain? So go ahead and put in E, Peru, F, Brazil, G, Uruguay, or H, Jamaica.
So, Crest, where else in Latin America have you been?
Just Rio, just Brazil
Just
and
Brazil.
Chile. Yeah.
Okay, and you know a little bit of Portuguese too.
Un poquito, un poquinho. De portugués. Falo un poquinho de portugués, mas não sou bueno. No. I can speak, but I'm not good with it. I'm just learning for now.
Okay, but if you could go other places in Latin America, where would you want to go?
I'd love to go to Peru, Colombia, and Argentina. Yeah, Peru, Colombia, and Argentina.
For me, since I've already been to Peru, I do want to go to Argentina and I do want to go to Uruguay. Uruguay.
You know, oddly enough, since I know a little German, that would be helpful in Argentina.
Oh, what, do they speak German there?
They got German like towns there in Argentina, yeah.
Oh, wow.
But you can look it up in history why.
Oh.
There's like German like towns there. Yeah.
Okay. So if anyone wants to go to Latin America, let us know. Let's take a group trip to Latin America.
I heard in Uruguay they have more like more cows than people.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true.
It's like a big beef place, Uruguay.
I did not see a lot. Well, I saw a lot of like the city stuff, and it's beach area. It's by the water.
Uruguay?
Yeah.
Are they? I thought
Yes.
they were landlocked.
No.
Landlocked?
No,
Yeah, they are landlocked.
No, because you can take a ferry there. You can take a ferry from Argentina to Uruguay to Montevideo.
Okay.
Yes. So no, they're not. Maybe you're thinking about Paraguay. but Uruguay is by the water.
Cold water.
Yes, that's okay. All right, what's our next one?
Oi. Oi. That's Tagalog, right? Oi.
No, it is not Tagalog.
Oi. Oi.
Hoy, but you don't say hoy. How about you,
Oi.
Clay?
Oi.
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 Oh, oi. That's right.
Oi.
The H. You're supposed to
The H is what?
silent.
Silent. Oi. So is it oi? Okay, what does oi mean?
Oi. That's when you're in Australia and you chant oi oi oi. Right?
And this is not the Tagalog oi. Oi, like hey you. That's not hey you. It's not hey you.
Oi.
Clay, do you know what oi means?
Today.
Crest, is he right?
Sí, muy bien. Yes, it's today.
See, it's today.
Today.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, we got Oliver Gabrantino, brother Oliver, saying, in his 19 years in living in San Diego, he only learned veggies and meats in Spanish because he worked as a sandwich artist at a certain fast food establishment.
See, yeah, and he lived it, and there's a lot of Hispanics in San Diego. That's why I'm surprised he doesn't know Spanish. But it's okay. All right. Oi,
And
so
Red says, "Boy, is how my wife called me when she
see, I told you it's not the Filipino. It's not the Filipino hoy.
Yeah, same with
yes.
brother Oliver.
See, that's true. Oh yeah, that is what our parents did say when they were mad.
Right.
Hoy.
Ready for the next one?
Yeah, let's go to the next one.
Mañana.
Oh wow,
I know
say that
mañana.
again. Say that again.
Mañana.
Clay.
Yeah, mañana.
Yes. Very good. Crest, did he say it nice today? Did he say good?
Yes, yes. Just round your A's just a bit. That's mañana. But very good,
Rounded
very good,
A.
very close to the correct pronunciation.
Mañana.
Instead of saying A, it's
Mañana.
It's like their alphabet is A, E, O, U. I guess that's just like Tagalog too, right? A, E, O, U.
Yeah.
So it's not A,
Yes.
E, I, O, U.
Mañana. I said mañana.
Mañana. See, mañana.
Mañana.
Which
means tomorrow.
Are you sure?
Yes, I heard it in a movie because the character was like mañana, 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 and the subtitles was tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. That's how I know it.
So if you didn't watch that movie, you wouldn't know what mañana means.
No.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny. Okay. What's our next one? Oh, see this one.
This looks like air off the bat.
Ayer.
I'm gonna guess ayer.
Ayer.
Yeah.
How about you,
Yeah.
Clay?
Ayer.
Ayer. How are we doing, Crest?
Great, great. Brother Nate, you have to work a bit more with your vowels, but very good, very good. Ayer.
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 What does ayer mean?
Ayer means I don't know.
Well, let's go back for the past two words, and maybe you can figure it out.
So the root word is I, which means it's an agreement, right? No.
Are you making stuff up now?
I was following Crest's advice. She was like, look for the root word.
Well, I was just trying to...
That works if it's in a phrase, but this one is just one word, so there's no root word here, unfortunately. But it's tied up to the previous one.
Yeah, so go back to the previous slide.
All right.
What was that word?
Mañana.
Which is
tomorrow.
Okay. Go back to the previous word.
The previous word.
Which was
Hoy.
Which is
Hoy. Which was I already forgot.
today.
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 Okay.
Tomorrow.
So what's that?
Today, tomorrow, yesterday.
Yay! Yesterday. Very good.
All right. Well, this guy doesn't look back. All right. No looking back.
Okay. Ooh, Roger Valdez put in a message. Oh, I do it.
Here, your turn.
Roger.
Clay, you read that.
Yeah, hola, hermana Arnie Jane, hermano Rogelio. Remember me, more power to you.
Yes. Hi, Ka Roger. I do remember Ka Roger. He was one of our ministers in California. He was one of our Spanish speakers.
Oh,
Yes.
Gotcha.
Ka Roger, where you at now? Please type in there because I do miss you, Ka Roger. All right. What's our next word?
Tarde. All right. I need to round my vowels.
Round your vowels.
Tarde.
Clay.
Yeah, tarde.
Tarde. You gotta make your T softer too. Don't make it like such a T.
Tarde.
Oh wait, here, Crest. Crest, why don't you give us the Spanish alphabets? Like, so then that way maybe that will help Nate in pronouncing. So can you recite the alphabet, please?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. I miss my alphabet right now. J, I, E. Ay, hermana Arnie, you put me segundo. I'll be right back. with me alphabet.
Or wait, do you remember the alphabet?
No.
It's
That's
been a
something they
while.
cover in Spanish.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
They
but
do.
it's
They
been a
do.
while.
It's A, B, C. Don't you guys have the CH also? A, B, C, Che. Oh, you don't have that. Okay, so A, B, C, D, E, F, F, G.
Okay, I'm back right now. A,
Okay.
B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, y, Z. Okay, so if you go towards the latter part of the alphabet, like W or W is W, so it differs on which country you're in. It's W or V.
See, but
Yeah.
did you see how she said the T? It's te.
Te.
Okay.
Tarde.
So it's now say the word
Tarde.
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 Clay.
Yeah, tarde.
Tarde.
Which means late.
Are you sure?
Yes. Sí.
Cress?
Sí, muy bien.
Sí, muy bien. Muy bien, Nathaniel. We're gonna be speaking Spanish the whole show now.
What is this we?
Yeah, because you're saying tarde.
There's
See?
no we.
Yes. Okay, what's
All
our
right,
next one?
Next one. Noche. Noche. Noche.
Noche.
Noche.
Yeah,
Noche.
noche.
Noche. What's noche?
Noche. I think it's night. It seems.
Sí, muy bien, muy bien.
Noche.
Nate, you're getting better and better and better. You very good. Muy bien, muy bien.
Now use noche in a sentence.
Well, it is no noche right now.
No noche. But is it no? Is it non? Is it non?
Noche is night.
Yeah, but what's when you say it's not night? Is it no or is it non?
Oh, you're muted.
Say you were muted. Say that again, Chris.
What do you mean non?
When you're saying it's not night, what are you saying? How do you say it?
No es noche.
Oh no es
no
noche. No es noche. Because if you're saying no night, it's just
No is night.
just no night.
No is night. No.
No es night.
noche.
Okay, night.
All right. Next, moving
What's
on.
our next one?
Question. ¿Qué hora es?
Yeah.
Your
¿Qué
turn.
hora es?
¿Qué hora es?
But do you know what you're asking?
I'm asking, what time is it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I know
Muy
horas.
bien.
I know horas is Tagalog. Yeah.
See, horas. What is horas in Tagalog?
¿Qué hora es? It's time.
Time.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, but do you see why I say it's easier to learn Spanish if you know Tagalog? Because then the
Some
words
of
are
the
kind of
words.
similar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Que hora es?
All right. You got that?
Yep.
Nailed it.
Muy bien. Very good.
All right. ¿Dónde está?
Yeah. ¿Dónde está?
¿Dónde está?
Clay's a natural.
¿Dónde está?
I got too much of a
And
southern
I
accent.
think because his just even the way he talks is just so soft. I think Spanish is like natural for him. I think so because his pronunciations, they're not hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not rough.
¿Dónde está?
Donde está? That's the white version of saying donde está.
Did we get it?
But do you know what it means?
Do I know? No, I don't.
Chris, did he say it correctly though?
The first pronunciation is great. ¿Dónde está? No, it's not está. ¿Dónde está? Remember where the accent is located. The tilde.
Donde está?
Donde está? And so when you're saying donde está, what are
Where
you
is?
asking?
Where is?
Where
Donde?
is?
Where
Donde
is?
está
What's the name?
carniceria? That's what I want to know.
Donde, so if I say donde está Nathaniel, I'm asking where is Nathaniel? But you always what did you say? You said
Donde está carniceria?
carniceria. What's carniceria?
That is the
Carniceria.
Carniceria. Carniceria. What's carniceria?
It's the meat place. The butcher, right?
It's not
That's
a re-
correct.
The carnivore store.
the carnivore store. There's another comment by Jeremio. I'm probably gonna butcher his name. Geronimo. That's in English, Geronimo. How do you say Geronimo in Spanish?
Jerónimo. Hola, hermano Jerónimo. Hola, hermano Roger. Hermano Jerónimo está en Huachinango, Puebla, México. Hola. Hola,
Oh,
hermanos.
from Mexico. Okay, so what are we asking when we say donde está? We
where is?
answered
Yeah,
that.
where is?
Okay, where is? Okay, what's our next one?
Next one. Cuánto cuesta?
This is the question my brother. This is the only phrase he knows in Tagalog.
Cuánto cuesta?
Yeah. ¿Cuánto cuesta?
Cuánto cuesta? What are we asking? Nate?
Oh, I thought that you were saying, what are we asking?
No, I'm asking you. What is that question?
Cuánto. What is a cuánto?
What's a cuánto?
How much?
Perfecto.
That was a good guess from the
See?
context.
So if
Cuánto.
you go to these countries, you have to ask it in Spanish so that they don't try to like rip you off, right? If you say cuánto cuesta, then they think you know how to speak Spanish and you're local, and maybe they won't rip you off, right? Okay, before we go, let's do our last thinking cap
Last thinking
before
cap.
we
Let's
forget.
go.
Okay. So our last thinking cap, just put in J, K, L, or M. Which famous brand is from Spain? Is it Chanel, Adidas, Hermes, or Zara?
Would you pronounce Adidas like it was Spanish?
No, it's not.
It's German.
It's German, and that's how you say it. It's Adidas.
It's Adidas.
Adidas. Yes, it's not
Adidas,
Adidas.
or-
Like us Americans call it Adidas. No, it is not
Adidas.
Adidas. It is Adidas.
The Adidas.
So Chanel, Adidas, Hermes, or Zara, which is from Spain. So go ahead and put that in the answers, so that way you can get your points. All right. What's our next phrase?
Hold on. Ren says, ¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
So what's he asking?
Book?
Which book?
The Donde book?
No. Donde is where. Remember, donde is where.
Where's the Bible? Where's the biblioteca?
So
I don't know. You're asking me? Why are you asking me?
Clay, what's a biblioteca?
The library.
The library.
Yeah.
I said the book.
Yeah, where the books are.
Yeah.
Where's it? Where the books are? That's a library.
Biblio Sarah.
Ooh, Napoleon.
Biblioteca.
Napoleon put in my favorite Spanish word.
Where is it? Paella. Oh,
Paella.
yeah.
That is so good. If you guys,
Paella.
do you guys have that in Santiago, in Chile? Do you guys have paella?
Yes, but it's not that common in Santiago, Chile.
Oh, it's not. But is it the same way that the Spaniards have it with the seafood and all that?
Yes, but Santiago actually is far from the shore, so the ocean. So we don't have a lot of seafoods here. It's expensive, but if you move towards the Pacific, you have more. But no, paella. Unfortunately, it's not that common here.
So what's Chile known for food? If you were to go to Chile, what's one of the foods you have to get?
Oh, Chileans, one thing that I could say is that they love their bread. Our bread here in Chile, actually, we're the second most that consumes bread in the world, next to Germany. So if you
wow.
like bread, Chile is the way to go. Actually, we have, I think it's a Chilean invention, the tostador de pan, the bread toaster that you put directly to fire. I could show you to some other time, but yes, the bread is one of the best thing. But I'd recommend mote con huesillo. Moti con huesillo, if I know it's hot in summer there in the northern hemisphere, moti con huesillo is a sweet drink that has wheat and peaches. So dried peaches that's boiled in arnival, like I don't know what the how I was Arnie, what is arnival in English again? It's like if the one that you put in taho, like this the syrup.
Or tofu.
No,
Oh,
not
the
the
syrup.
tofu, the sweet part that you put on tofu, the
Oh,
arnival.
I don't know. I don't. I just get that part and the sago. I don't even get the tofu when I get the whole.
So, anyways, that's the I recommend. Matikong wasillo.
But what about dessert? Are you guys known for any famous desserts?
Yes, actually, manjar, manjar,
What's
manjar is like it's like the peanut butter in the U.S., but it's not made with peanut butter. It's made with condensed milk. So Argentinians has their dulce de leche. I know you're familiar with dulce de leche. We have our version, which is manjar.
Okay. See, so we gotta try those different things. Okay, let's go for a few more phrases before we end. So we
Okay.
did that one. What's our next one?
Por favor. Por favor.
Por favor.
Por favor.
Por favor.
Por favor. Very good. What is por favor?
Oh, I knew what this was. Is it it's please, right?
Yes, very good. See, we got it. What's our next one?
Me gusta. I'm good. What is it?
I like.
Oh, it's I like.
Yeah, remember? Yeah,
Pronounce it though.
Yeah, me gusta.
Me gusta.
me gusta.
What did I said me gusta.
Me gusta. Me
Me gusta.
gusta. Remember softer. You got to be softer. Me
Yeah,
gusta.
I'm not soft.
Me gusta. Yes.
I speak like a Spanish villain.
Right. So it is. I like Crest. Are we gonna
Yes,
trust
correct.
play?
Muy
All right.
bien, muy bien.
Muy bien. See, muy bien. Okay. What's our next one?
Next one. Oh, the baño.
The baño. What's the baño?
The baño. The bathroom.
But it's not baño.
The baño. Baño.
There you go. Say it again.
Baño. Baño.
See, baño. Right, baño.
Baño.
See, the A has to be softer. Very good.
Right.
Yeah, baño.
See, now that you said baño, and then you asked where is. What's the where is again?
Is it,
Donde está?
Donde
Donde
está
está?
baño?
So now you can ask if you go somewhere.
¿Dónde
Now
está baño?
see, those are like some of the phrases you need to learn. Like when I went to Italy.
I feel like if I had to ask for the bathroom, I could just like dance, and say
No.
baño, and they would get it.
It depends on what kind of dance you're doing. But there's certain phrases like the basics that you should learn when you go to different countries. So at least, even if you don't know how to get anywhere, the bathroom's kind of like a place you really need to find, then you could ask.
Yeah, but I think it's universal.
Yeah.
The jog in place dance.
You think so? Crest, if he was in Santiago and he started dancing, would you know he needed the baño?
Baño, baño.
Por favor, baño.
See, so I don't think that's a universal thing. What's our next one?
The hotel.
It's not. You don't say hotel though. How do you say it?
Hotel.
How do you say it?
Hotel. Hotel.
I don't know.
Hotel.
Clay.
Hotel.
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 Hotel. Remember the H is silent.
Hotel.
What does hotel mean?
Hotel.
I would hope so. Yes. All right. What's the next one?
Next one. Aeropuerto.
Oh, very
Aeropuerto.
good. Very
Yeah,
good.
aeropuerto.
Aeropuerto.
What is that?
Yeah, what is that?
You don't
Yeah.
know?
It's the aeroport.
The airport. Yeah, the airport. Right? Aeropuerto. How was his pronunciation, Crest?
Similar. Muy cerca, but all good, all good. Aeropuerto.
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 Mhm.
So what are the airports to fly into in Chile? What are the major ones?
That's the one in Santiago. Arturo Benito.
Where's Santiago? Because Chile's one long line. Is Santiago in the middle?
Santiago is right exactly in the middle of Chile.
Oh,
convenient.
so if you were to drive all the way down to the end of Chile from Santiago, how long would that take you?
It would take you probably 20 or plus hours, and you wouldn't even able to get to the most southern point. You have to take a plane to there because there's gonna be a lot more of islands. So it's there's no roads there. So you just get to Puerto Williams, and
So
then you
then,
have to take another flight down south.
okay. But what if you
Mhm.
were to drive all the way to the northernmost part of Chile? How far is that?
That's probably 30 hours, 30-ish hours.
So it's
It's like
about
the
50 hours just to go
yeah.
from one end to the
It's
other.
almost like the entire length of the East Coast, almost. Because I know I know in driving from Florida up to Massachusetts, that was 24 hours
No, but
already.
this is double though. I'm saying the whole
Yeah,
thing. This is like 50 hours to go
yeah.
from one
I
end to
was
the
referencing like going from one up. Was
yeah.
only
But
yeah.
going from one end to the other,
It's
that's a
twice the
long.
length of the U.S. coast, basically. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh
just
It's
wow.
really long in the north you have the desert. So we have the driest desert in the world, and where you there's a lot of telescopes actually. Since it's a huge desert, the Atacama Desert, and then if you go further down, we have the bosques, the forests. We have the glaciers and everything. So Chile. It's a really great place if you have outdoorsy and hiking and all of that.
But before we end, let me ask you this because you said the northern part is the desert, right? So
Yeah.
in Peru, there's a place that's the desert, but you could surf on the sand. Do they have
Yeah.
that over there?
Yes, we have a couple of dunes here actually. So yes, definitely.
Yeah. So if they don't got water, they surf on sand, which I think is
And
pretty cool.
sister Arnie, is that there is a place here at you have the desert, right? You can surf down, and there's the ocean. So there's a cliff. If you're not careful, you might end up in the ocean.
Okay, we have to go there. Do we have a leaderboard for this month?
I think we did. Yeah, they
Okay,
updated
so
it.
let's go look at our leaderboard, and these are all those who's winning
Start
at the
at the bottom.
bottom. I don't have my glasses, so I can't see. All right, work your way up. Renz, you need to start answering questions.
Well, he
Okay.
already won, so I think he's good.
Oh, is that what he's doing?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
keep going up. So who do we got at the top?
So
Ooh.
getting closer. All right, so here's at the top. We got a three-way tie,
Ooh.
and they're all from Jacksonville, Arkansas.
See,
So
we need to
Fred
go to
Lindor,
Jacksonville.
Mylett Johnson, and Ron Seaman. I think who from Jacksonville has won? It was just Rose Warwick so
Yeah.
far, right?
Is it
Or
Mila
I
or is
think
it
Fred
Mila?
Lindor also won.
Yeah, Fredolyn already won.
Yeah.
Yeah, she won.
So Ron, this is Ron's time to shine.
All right. See, maybe when we start our game show, I think Jacksonville should be the first place we go to, and they can be our contestants
Yeah,
for the game show.
I'm down with that.
All right. Oh, and we got Jeff there. He's from New Jersey, so pretty cool.
Yep.
Where's
Melanie and
Macasero from?
Macasero, I think.
Memphis?
Yeah, Memphis. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So keep it up. Hopefully you guys answered. There was a trick question on today's questions to make it not so easy, but we'll
Really?
see who gets it.
You
Yeah.
want to go over the answers?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's go over the answers.
All
Let's
right,
go over
start
the
from the
answers. We got 2
beginning.
minutes. All right. So, which artist is not from Spain? Clay, do you know which is not from Spain?
I think he's from Italy.
Da Vinci. Yes,
Yeah.
Da Vinci's from Italy. Everyone else is from
He's
Spain.
from the Turtle Tank.
Yes, and Gaudi, they've got like lots of nice work in Spain, and then Picasso's got his little museum in Spain, so which is really nice. And then our next question, Clay, you're going to answer all these questions. Which country was not colonized by Spain? I think this is a trick question.
Yeah, Brazil,
Why Brazil?
because they speak Portuguese.
Right. So Brazil. I was thinking people might guess
I thought it
Jamaica.
might be Jamaica.
That's
I thought it was
kind
the
of why.
British.
No, that's
It
kind of
wasn't.
why I made it trick, but no, they actually colonized Jamaica. So it is Brazil. Brazil was colonized by Portugal. So very good, Clay. Then you're gonna get the last one too. Then, which famous brand is from Spain?
Zara.
How do you know that?
Just random knowledge.
Yeah, it's true, right? Because Chanel, Adidas is German, Hermes is French, I believe, or somewhere, and then Chanel too is from France. But yeah, Zara is from Spain. So yes.
I don't even know what a Zara is.
No, Zara, it's the name brand. Have you not gone to the malls?
I haven't been to the mall in years.
Okay, well, it is a name brand, so that is one of the brands that's not from there. So hopefully you guys got the answers correct. If you're just putting the answers now, they don't count because we just gave out the answers. All right. So Crest, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us. It's such a pleasure to have you. Hopefully you could join us in future shows. But is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out to?
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much for having me today. So, if you still want to hear more Spanish, we actually have INCRadio Latino America, wherein we conduct our programs entirely in Spanish and a bit of Portuguese. So, if you want to meet our brethren from Mexico, Panama, Chile, Brazil, Colombia, and everywhere else here in Latin America, please do tune in to INCRadio Latino America. I'll give you the time in the Philippines so you can convert. It's 3:30 a.m. in the Philippines, which is 1:30 p.m. in Mexico City and 3:30 p.m. And I think, Brother Unique, if you could correct me, I think we're in tune with which state are we in tune with Chile? I think it's Central
I
Time
think
or
you are just an hour ahead.
You're
So
an hour
what time
ahead.
does your show start in there in Chile?
it starts 3:30 p.m. in Chile.
3:30, so 2:30 here.
2:30 Texas time, yes. So if y'all want to watch their show, tune into INC Radio and look for Latin America. Clay, anyone you'd like to give a shout out to?
Thank you again for having me. I'd like to give a shout out to my family, my friends, and the locale of Fort Worth.
Very good. Clay, hopefully you can come back again. We like having you. All right, Nate, are you going to give any shout outs?
Shout out to everyone who bore with my Spanish. Okay.
All right. But thank you all for joining. We'll see you again next week. Before we end, we'd always like to say thank you to our INC radio station manager, Brother Wally Taray, our deputy executive minister, Brother Angelo Irano Manalo, and of course, our executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. Thank you for allowing us to have shows like this where hopefully we can reach our viewers from all parts of the world. So thank you all for joining. Have a great day. How do you say have a great day in Spanish?
Buenas noches.
No, that's good
Yeah.
night.
Buen día.
Buen dia.
Yeah, bien dia.
Buen
Bien
dia. Adios.
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 Adios, amigos.
This is INC Radio, DZEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.